Can you hear me?
We are live. See.
Yeah, we are live, sir. We can see Devashish sir also.
But check on. Can you hear?
Yeah, mine is also coming when I am
Okay.
speaking.
But in webinar it is visible or not? We have to check.
That's it.
No, we are not.
No, we are not visible in webinar.
Now it's visible.
Now it's visible. People are telling now it's visible.
Yeah, now visible.
So we can start. We can.
Yeah, so we can go ahead. Dada.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are live now.
Okay.
Yeah, we are live.
Good morning, team. I first apologize for unexpected delay. Please bear with us. At the onset, I would like to congratulate you all for the performance for our division in this financial year. Solesta has achieved budget in last month, last quarter, as well as we are on more than 100%, 102% precisely, YTD 102. Heartiest congratulations to all. Details of performance I have already shared in these 2 cycle meeting, and that I will tell in next 2 cycle meeting also. Friends, all of you know very well that CSI annual conference is going on now at Chennai, and all of us are there at Chennai. From CSI platform yesterday, we have announced one great news from Solesta, which we would like to share with you all today. This is the news which will change the scenario of Solesta in terms of prestige, sales, image, and PCPM in this new calendar year. Today is an auspicious day for Solesta, and I would like to welcome our India business head, Mr. Porasuki sir here. Without wasting much time, I hand over this session to respected Pora sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Devashish. A wonderful morning to each of my colleagues of Solesta. I know you've been waiting for quite some time to get the connectivity with the webinar, but we could not avoid it because we are in Chennai, where there is rains and storm expected, and probably because of that the connectivity was an issue. But your wait, what doesn't go in waste. You will actually be hearing some good news of Solesta. As we already know, and Devashish has mentioned, that Solesta is on a roll with its performance, really very good this year, crossing the 100%, and my sincere compliments and congratulations to each and every one in Solesta team. But at the same time, today we are at the verge of a very historic moment, a once in a lifetime opportunity that I would say, and that is with the launch of sacubitril valsartan, which most of you have already witnessed during your cycle meetings. At least half the team has witnessed during your cycle meetings, which has taken place last week and this week. And the half the team will be witnessing it during the next week when we have the cycle meeting. One of the things when I met up with our team members last week and this week, they were asking, sir, what is our brand name? And I've been pushing us to know our brand name. And you would be very happy to note that the current Cardiological Society of India conference is going on for 2022. And it just started day before yesterday. And you would be very happy to note that we are inaugurating the launch of this product, launch of the brand name, the product, and taking the blessings of the top KOLs during the CSI Con, which is going on at Chennai right now. Even today and tomorrow, it's going to be there. That's the best way to actually inaugurate a brand name, because your customer is opening and seeing it for the first time. And we thought that simultaneously now we would also like each one of you to know our brand name for sacubitril valsartan. Some of you may have got a little hint from your colleagues who are there at the CSI, but still we would like to inaugurate this formally for our entire field force, which is going to play a very important role. Before I show that brand name, I think, and it's a wonderful brand name that we have, I would like to highlight on why I mentioned it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, because blockbusters come very rare. There are many brands which get launched, but blockbusters come very rare. And like we had Metexcel as one of the blockbusters in the past, today you have the blockbuster sacubitril valsartan, which is already a 540 crore market with just around 4 brands in the market. That also, which have come over the last few years itself. And now the whole thing is going to open up because the patents are getting expired. And with the patent expiry, a whole host of brands will be coming with a better pricing. And also the brands which are already available in the market will be reducing their price. This is going to completely drastically open up the market. And believe me, we have been taking feedback of doctors from the top KOLs and other doctors about every doctor. And you can check with your senior managers who are there right now at the stall for the last 2 days. Every doctor has a tremendous opinion about sacubitril valsartan. This is what they say is a paradigm shift and a change in the entire management of heart failure. And I think it's a very opportune time for us to be able to launch, because we also have been playing that role with our Metexcel, on one side with hypertension, on the other side with heart failure. And that is why it assumes significance for us in Ajanta Pharma to be launching this product. This product, after a lot of thought, has been given to Solesta. And Solesta, why? Because we expect that Solesta is going to make a blockbuster out of this product in Ajanta Pharma. So it's going to be an extremely important product. You will see that we will be having a tremendous marketing on this. There's going to be a very high value, high decibel marketing that you will see, where we would really like to capitalize on the market opportunity and be among the leader brands once all the brands are available in the marketplace. So with that, I would simultaneously request Gaurav to show our brand name so that everybody gets the visibility of the brand right from where it is. Yes, Gaurav, open the full screen. So as I said, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity of sacubitril valsartan, which we are launching in 3 strengths, as you are already aware. And we are launching with the brand name of Valdio. Valdio. Friends, a wonderful brand name that we have with a wonderful brand logo. Look at the brand name, sacubitril valsartan, and from the valsartan is the val with the dio coming in, which talks of the sacubitril valsartan. There will be a lot of brands which will be in the market with the sacu coming in. And I expect not less than around 80 to 100 brands coming in over the next few months. And most of the brands will launch from sacu. We thought we should be a little different and launch from the val and the dio combination, hence Valdio, a very easy to remember brand. And if you see that logo, it has a heart, but in the heart itself, it has a tick mark. Tick mark is in the same color as that of Valdio. So this is a logo which has been specifically developed for Valdio, which says that in heart failure management, this will be a complete tick mark without any much issues for the doctors or the patients. In fact, we would like to take this opportunity to show you a little more. If you could go to the next slide, about the inauguration of Valdio yesterday. We had various cakes which have been cut during the conference time, the CSI Con, and we have called the top KOLs of India to the stall. We have a wonderful stall. We will show you that stall sometime later. But in that wonderful stall, we have been inaugurating Valdio with the top KOLs, and these are all KOLs here from East, West, North, and South that you can see. Dr. P.C. Manoria, Dr. Samir Srivastav, Dr. Mohanan is there, then Dr. Dilip Kumar from Calcutta. Then we have, who else are there? Can somebody help me? Then we have the HOD of Apollo, who is out there. So we have all the top doctors here, and this is just one group. Like this, we are having continuously one group coming in and inaugurating Valdio as such. So we wanted to show you a video, but because of connectivity, we are not able to show that video. but at least you get an idea from here that the inauguration, how it is really taking place in the stall. Can you go to the next slide? Next slide. Is there another photo? Yeah, this is what gives the actual visual of our launch, which has actually taken place of Valdio. And the best thing is many of the competitors have been witnessing this launch. Though many competitors have their brand name put on the stall, but for us, we are actually not just putting the brand name, we are inaugurating the brand and then creating a hype around it. So there are many doctors who are moving around and competitors who are actually witnessing the launch of this new brand, which is taking place. So I think it's a tremendous opportunity. I'm not going to talk more about the medical aspects of this brand, which already is being taken in the cycle meeting, but it's a very thrilling occasion. And what will be very important, is there any other slide, Gaurav, or is that it? Okay, so it's a very thrilling opportunity for all of us. What will be very important is before the launch can take place any time. It may take place in the next 10-15 days or so, and we have to get ready for the launch. We will be among the first to bring it with a good pricing. I'm sure you all are waiting for the price also of this brand, but I can only assure you it will be the most affordable, affordable pricing for the patients, in line with what the competition would have, as such. Most important that I would like to mention about is the preparedness for this, with a very strong RCPA to be done. We will have to first focus on all our pro-Ajanta doctors. Pro-Ajanta means all those doctors who somewhere or the other contribute to us in Ajanta Pharma. They may be writing MedExcel, they may be writing Azusa, they may be already being invested doctors, they may be part of our corporate doctors. All these doctors will become our first priority, whether it is a CP or a cardiologist. I can only tell you all these doctors are just waiting for the brand. So it is not that we will have some very high level of scientific discussion that needs to be done, though we will have to do that to differentiate. But the doctors already know much more about this molecule, this combination, and hence we will have to be very fast in the market as soon as the brand is available. And that is why you have to be ready with your RCPA, which will be guided by the marketing team. And you will have to be ready with your doctor list, which also will be guided by the marketing team. This is just the prelude that we are having. We will have a formal launch meeting for this particular product. At that point of time, we will discuss more elements of the launch that will take place. So with that, let me take this opportunity to wish you all the best. In fact, we are taking this opportunity. All doctors that are coming to CSI must be exposed to Valdio so that it becomes easier for you. And we are already trying to hint at the doctor that once our colleague launches, you should start prescribing. And many doctors have already committed to us, especially many of these KOLs who are inaugurating. We are taking from each of these doctors who are inaugurating, we are taking their feedback, their bite on video, which we will be forwarding to you. So from each and every, from the market, different markets, we are taking those videos of doctors with their comments on what is their opinion about sacubitril valsartan in the limited patients they may have used initially because of the price. What is their opinion about the dosage? How would they like it to go to the CPs? What should they advise to the CPs? All of that is basically being discussed on those, what we call as the video bites. Those bites will be actually forwarded to you later, and we will also share the video with you, which will give you all the idea of which are the doctors who are there. So wonderful, friends. I am sure you all are thrilled to get this in your portfolio, and we have to make it. This will be the biggest blockbuster brand opportunity that we have in the last 10 years. I can assure you that in Ajanta Pharma. And hence, I think we should be able to make it a huge success. With that, let me wish you all the very best and hand over to Gaurav. Do you have anything to add? Yeah.
Yeah, sir. So, first of all, as sir had said, congratulations to all the colleagues for getting the wonderful brand. It is really a lifetime opportunity at Solesta. See, the market, as sir had said, it is now already more than 540 crore within just 5 years of launch. It has launched in India in the year of 2017. So within just 5 years, it is now almost touching like the market of Met Excel, what we have around more than 600 crore, and adding every year 100 crore more into this market of valsartan sacubitril itself. So when it is going off patent, post patent scenario with the reduced price, the market is expected to go multifold and at least 3 to 4 times bigger than the current market. So it is nothing like the lesser opportunity, just like the market of even telmisartan or metoprolol what it is today. So it can definitely be another Metexcel for us if we focus well on that. So definitely 2 of the zone we had already concluded the cycle meeting, where we had a discussion and the medical aspect training for our colleagues, and the remaining 2 zone will be completing this and discussing further in next week in the upcoming cycle meeting. So excited to meet the remaining 2 zones also physically for this wonderful launch, and more we will be discussing in the next week with them. So thank you, sir, for setting the ball rolling for this wonderful launch and inaugurating this on the occasion of CSI, because what big can be a platform we can think of it for rolling out this brand name. It is a core cardiology conference, and almost all big cardiologists attend this conference. So it is a right occasion to inaugurate to the doctors as well as to the entire field. So thank you very much, sir, for giving us the time and
Sure.
For your guidance to the team, sir.
Sure. Let me also add, for the benefit of the group, friends, we will share with you, but we have a wonderful presence in the CSI. Though there are a lot of companies who are there, we have a huge island stall, which has this time been taken, one of the biggest stalls ever we have taken in Ajanta Pharma in a CSI conference. And we have a huge presence with clarity of branding, which is so good that, once we share it with you, you also will feel very happy to see that. So with that, and we also have another stall. We are one of those few companies who have 2 stalls. We have another stall where we are also this stall is dedicated for the CPR award, which we are running for, and making doctors do CPR. And I am thrilled to say many doctors are so happy we have this, because this is a special machine which we have. You may not have seen this machine. This is a special machine where we are making the doctors do the CPR, and he gets the feedback whether he has saved the patient, whether he has saved the survival rate. So it gives you the survival rate of the patient. And we were surprised that many of the doctors who thought that they were saving the patients are actually not saving the patient with that technique which is there. This is wonderful to be able to do. And yesterday we had at this CPR stall the president of the World Heart Federation, the World Heart Federation, who was there, Professor Dr. Pinto, who also visited, and he was so happy to see us doing this CPR education to the doctors and the medical fraternity. And I think this is one of the biggest things I must mention, that what Dr. Fossato Pinto mentioned yesterday in the stall. He just appreciated Ajanta Pharma for this huge opportunity that we have taken and educating our team members. I must thank each one of you, friends, for really doing your best in terms of building the CPR, because heart failure patients very often land up for getting CPR, because then somewhere they may have that issue, and that is where CPR becomes very important. So that is just to give you a glimpse. We'll talk much more about this. We will be definitely talking much more about this as we go forward. You can be rest assured, most of your cardiologists who have visited CSI, where you can ask them whether they saw the Ajanta stall, they would say yes, they would have seen the Ajanta stall, as such. So with 2 activities being there, we are also doing lipid testing, which is a big hit. Lipid testing in the stall, where many of the doctors are doing lipid testing. And let me tell you, 80% of the doctors are turning out to be, I got this feedback yesterday, 80% of the doctors are turning out to be triglyceride more higher levels, and that shows that many of the doctors themselves are not aware about their own cholesterol levels, and it is helping them, at least helping us, to tell them that please get yourself retested and then take corrective measures. So what I'm trying to say is very scientific presence and a good presence is what we are able to have, as such. And we will come back to you on this. And all the cardios who are visiting us, we are telling them that the CPR stall will come to their doors, or the CPR activity will actually come to their doorstep, which is in their this thing. And many doctors we have registered for the record, the Asian Book of Records. We have registered many of the doctors out here over the last 2 days. Okay, more than 150 plus are already registered for this. Okay, so with that, wish you all the best for a wonderful launch of Valdio. Thank you very much for joining this morning and patience to be able to join. I'm still happy that we have completed the whole session, even though drastic delay. We have completed the session, and at least while we are talking, there is no disturbance in terms of connectivity. Otherwise, Chennai is facing a little problem. Chennai, not only Chennai, Tamil Nadu, you must have read, is facing a little problem from last 2 days. And today is going to be a little challenging as such. Let's hope everything goes off well. Wish you all the best. Thank you, friends, for joining in.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. Yes, we can go offline.
Thank you.